So I've had to come out today because the UK has now got, well, especially in the south of England, a yellow weather warning. So we're expecting storms, lightning, rain, wind, all of that good stuff. So despite it being a Saturday night and wanting to stay at home, I thought I'd better get myself out, because in my last video, there was a little bit of criticism. How can you judge the Phoxx 3 against the Hilleberg? And look, do you know what? I kind of agree, how can you? But, well, let's get the Phoxx 3 out. Let's put it out in some severe weather. We're gonna set up the Phoxx 3 and hopefully get through a thunderstorm, lightning, rain, wind, all of that good stuff, and see how it measures up. Okay, so just a quick one. If you do get the Phoxx 3, on these guy lines here, the first thing you should do is put a bigger knot in that, because they're all going to pull out when you put them under a bit of tension. Also, these pegs, I've bent like 3 of them, put them in today, and the ground isn't that bad. However, she's set up and ready to go. Also, I don't know, I'm not optimistic on that. It seems very flimsy, this opening, but it's the same as the Phoxx 2. Anyway, let's get in the tent and get set up. Look at that, despite Mozzies spray, I'm getting bitten alive. And the rain has started to come in now. Looking at these dark clouds above, it should kick off. All right, so we've got set up, we're set up inside as well. So I've got my kilos gear mat down here, the rubber scent, usual setup, all my bits set up in the corner, my little kilos gear light, GoPro charger, you know, usual sort of stuff. It's like an absolute palace in here. You can see I'm stretching out. So I wouldn't usually cook in the tent. If you can hear the rain, there's not much choice. Tonight we're having Dolmio pronta, pasta and sauce, tomato and chili with some tiger bread. So let's get this on the go. So a couple of things. First thing is first, don't do this. Don't cook in your tent. There are signs all over your tent for a reason, and God forbid someone wants to be cooking in their tent and fall asleep. It is carbon monoxide. Any barbecues, any gas burners, anything like that, you really shouldn't be cooking in your tent. If you haven't tried these are the Dolmio Pronto. Now it seems there are a lot of brands that are chucking these out now. Frey Bentos was one of them. Bachelors do quite a few. These are £2 compared to like the £8 that your Wayfarers meals cost. Let's give it a go. I forgot to bring salt and pepper, and I forgot to bring a big spoon. That's not bad at all. Not bad at all. Just as good, if not better, than one of them Wayfarers meals. So I'm going to crack open a bit of bread, get this down me, and we reckon we've got about an hour of this weather. Hopefully it's going to come in hard. So this weather is not rosy. However, there is no such thing as bad weather, only bad clothing choices. Luckily, I've got a set of British Army Gore-Tex waterproofs. Tent is down there. It's so crazy, the difference. Life now, since I've started camping, wild camping, versus way back when. It's 7:15 on a Saturday. And years ago, well, I wouldn't remember 7:15 on a Saturday, because we'd already be past the point of knowing what to remember and getting absolutely off my head. And now I'm walking in the fresh weather, about to get my head down in a tent, and that is one epic tree. So it's nice to see that the rain has eased up, but the mozzies, whew, they're out in force. As you can see, I'm by the river just over the bushes there. So what with the river, the humid conditions, and now the rain going away, the mozzies are literally having a field day on me. So I'm back at my little camp, back with the little, well, not so little, Phoxx. Now, the camera, I reckon, is going to make it pop, but through my eyes, it really blends in. I'm looking at the GoPro now. I can see that it makes it stand out, but actually in real life, it proper blends in. Whenever I camp or wild camp, the problem I have is I sleep too well. It's 2:48 in the morning. I came back to the tent after my little walk. I lay down, I put on Jeremy Clarkson's Farm, and that's me. I'm done. I've slept for 6 hours and woken up in the middle of the night. So I'm gonna take care of some admin now, try and get a time lapse of the night sky if the clouds have gone, and then I'll see you in the morning. Okay, morning world. I slept really well as usual. I always sleep better when I'm out in a tent or out in a woodland, on a hill, wherever it may be, than I do at home. I don't know why. It's got to be some sort of psychological thing there. I've got admin to take care of. This tent's got to get squared away, tidied up, dried, packed away, and we'll see what else we can see out and about. So I'm all packed up, and that is the first rainy camp of 2025 for me. Awesome night. Well, other than the mozzies, I don't know what's going on. I'm used to mosquitoes, but for example, packing up my tent a minute ago, I put my hand down and instantly like 8, 9 just swarmed to my hand straight on it. Hence why the hood's up, because I have been bitten like crazy. Phoxx 3 was good. Phoxx 3 held up, did a good job, no water problems. A couple of issues with that tent, the knots on the guy lines, the air ventilation at the back. Other than that, that is a solid tent. It doesn't budge, it's robust, it's waterproof, it's roomy, it's spacious, it's 2 kilo. I am more than happy with it. And I won't say again, it's under £100 because I've said that about 1,000,000 times. Do us a favour, hit the subscribe button, the bell, leave a comment, like. Hopefully, I'll see you guys next time.